no plan, no escape plan, nothing. I just walked down to about the center of downtown, not really that far. And there's a bank over there, and there's a bank up there a little bit, and there's this one. And this is Washington Mutual. So I looked at this one, and I thought, this is it. And I just walked, and I had a note this time. I never used a note after this, never did. After this one, I just said it. But I had a note on this one, and I can't quite remember what it said. Don't say anything, be quiet, don't give me any dye packs, and blah, blah. I don't remember what I said, but I covered all the main things. I first off told her, keep smiling. This one, there's no chance of her keep smiling. This one, she said she was from another country. And she just went into a panic state in her head when she realized I'm robbing her. And she said, me no understand. I said, you understand, bitch, now give me the fucking money. She said, okay. And she started to give it to me. I mean, she got it out and gave it to me. And I mean, all she did is handed me a stack of money. I just had it in my hand, stuffed it in my pants, and went out the door. When I walked out the door, I had no getaway plan. I only was going down the street. I just went down the alley. I'm not lying, this is the real truth. I got on the other end of the alley and there was a taxi cab sitting right there. I just walked over and got in. We got almost close to the apartment building and told them stop. Like about a block away from the apartment. I didn't want to stop in front of it. These cab drivers, you know, they're up on shit. They hear it on the radio, on their radio. Sometimes they'll tip the cops off even. So, I really quickly walked down the street and go up. And when I got in and pulled out the money, and she saw it, she started crying. I don't believe you did it. I don't believe you did it. She knew she was going to get something, and she was going to get well in a minute. So I'm robbing banks. I've only robbed about 8. As soon as I run out of money, I rob another bank. I robbed a bank on Capitol Hill. Like I said, and so one day I robbed a bank in Kirkland. No problem. That time I really had to run away. I had to get away, but I got away. So I mean, I get all the way around to this day. Okay, I was walking up a hill, and I'm looking down in these windows. That I can look into the building, and there's all these brand new cars, and I thought, I wonder about that. I wonder about that. Brand new cars. So I went back and I went through this gate opening and walked in there, and every single car had the keys in it. I just went over and got in the white one. Started it up and drove away, right? I have no idea when or how long it would take before they figured that was gone, but that's what I did. And anyway, I was driving around in a stolen car. I pick up these people in Belltown, and it's like 2 in the morning. I'm in a stolen car. I have this stupid plate, some kind of plate in the back, and I pull up to the curb there, and this cop in one of them vans pulls up behind me, and I knew they were, and they put the light on me, and I took off. After I drove around the corner and driving down, I thought, everybody ever saw on TV trying to drive away and gets caught. I know I'm gonna get caught. I can't drive for shit, right? Not like that. Anyway, I just sort of let go of the car and it just drifted up and hit a fucking building. And they're pulling the car, the doors open, pulling me out. And I said, I can't, And so I faked like I was passed out. And they tried to wake me, I wouldn't wake up. And he put this thing on my chest. And man, it made a horrible pain, man. I don't know what it is. And I went, ugh. To make the long story short, they take me to Harborview Hospital, not to jail. And they know that's a stolen car. I know if I go to jail, they're gonna bust me for the bank robbery. So they know it's me. I didn't use disguise. None. They knew it was me. I couldn't even go home because I knew they were laying for me there. So I'm in the hospital. When I woke up, I'm in the hospital bed, and I do not have chains on me, but I'm in a hospital gown. But I looked over there, and there's a piece of tape on one of them doors that said Thomas. I opened that up, and there's my clothes. I put them all on and left. Walked out of the hospital. Walked down the street, all the way down the street. If you go up to see Harborview Hospital, if you walk down the street and get to Madison Avenue, there's a key bank right there. I walked right in there and robbed them. I just walked in there and robbed them. It's not funny because this is the one I got caught on. So I had a lot of money out of that one. I mean, really, that was the biggest wad of money I ever got from a bank robbery. I never got to count it, but I tell you what, I know there was a lot. This was a chunk of money. This one here had a tracking device in it. I jumped into a cab. I got a cab. There was a lot of cabs around there. And so I'm in the cab, and he pulls up to a street. And we're on Seneca Avenue, and he pulls up, and then I could feel it. I looked over, and there's a guy in a van looking right at me. He knew it was me. And they put the siren on the, and I got out and ran. This cop behind me, man, this guy, he caught up to me so fast. He literally dove on me onto the concrete, and I slid across the concrete. I was caught. And then his name is Sergeant Gary Nelson. He ran up to me and said, "Where's the money?" And he pulled it out of my pants, out of my front. And he says, "Why did you run?" I said, "That's right." And anyway, it got me downtown, and I ended it. To make that long story short, I went to prison with. The judge said, if I had my way, they would do this a little different, but the law dictates, mandates that I give you life without the possibility of parole. You're a persistent offender. On that, I did 20 years. 20 straight years.
Well, nobody ever comes to see me.